What up, y'all? This episode is about Jeffrey Epstein and some research that I've done on this sick motherfucker and how apparently he may have had connections to U.S. intelligence. Now, you might be thinking, yeah, right, Grove. Well, you know I say outrageous shit, man, but there's always something fucking to it, man. I mean, honestly, man, when I came across the information, it didn't really seem far-fetched. Because, check this out, man. If you look up this fucking piece of shit's backstory and his information, he studied mathematics, and then he became, I'm just going from memory, man. I read his file the other day. Combination of Wikipedia, I mean, that's not his file, but other documents that pertain to him, a whole timeline of his bullshit. So this dude fucking studied math, right? And then he goes on to work at this, I believe it was like a financial institution. I don't think he completed his degree, but nonetheless, he got a job at some point as a school teacher. And then he ends up working in some type of financial institution because the dude knows numbers, right? So though, and don't quote me on this, I don't believe he had his degree, but he went to college, he attended college, university, studied mathematics, ends up getting a job as a teacher, as a math teacher, and then at some point he's working for some like major financial institution. So some shit goes fucking south, man. There's no information that I've seen that indicates what exactly happened, but he's let go from that company, right? So I'm just thinking to myself, you know, this dude, in my opinion, is a fucking pedophile. So I don't know, man, if he's sleeping with someone's wife or doing some fucking shady shit, but he gets let go. So then, but listen, this dude has dough though. Okay, oh yeah, so then he started his own company, that's right. So then this motherfucker, by the way, this is C4CW, casting 495 celebrities worldwide. I am one Sir Grove, OSGOE, a.k.a. Grove Dog. Big Grove Dog, that is. If y'all are fans of this show, like actual true fans, we 495 most certainly appreciate y'all. So back to this piece of shit, fucking Epstein, right? So this dude, after he gets canned from the one financial institution, he starts his own fucking thing. And during the course of his financial shit that he started, from what I was able to glean from what I read, he's involved in all types of all types of improper shit, man. This dude is like cooking books. He's doing financial fucking pyramid schemes. He's doing all kinds of bad shit with other unsavory, fucked up, bad people. So, when I worked at DOJ, man, as a civilian contractor, I was involved in highly sensitive forensic investigations, both domestically and internationally. So, I mean, man, we've looked at motherfuckers' books. You know what I'm saying? Forensically, with the forensic lens and whatnot. I mean, I studied a little accounting myself because what some of y'all don't know is, unless you follow the podcast and you're fans, your boy, if you are a fan, one Sir Grove here, I actually started off in a business management program. So I was originally, when I was in college, man, the very first degree program that I enrolled in, that I later left, was a business management program. Because I was like, yo, fuck it, I'll do business. So I studied business, and I have family members who were doing accounting and business stuff for the state government, like immediate family members. So I grew up in a household where there's an old Texas Instrument calculator. Damn, she got a big old booty. Big old butt, big old butt, she got a booty. Big old butt, big old butt, she got a booty. Nah, that's not somebody else's rap. That's my shit. I just came up with it on the fly. I'm one Sir Grove and I do shit like that. So any fucking who. So I know a thing or two about numbers and fucking number crunching and calculations a little bit. And I happen to also have enrolled in a full-time mathematics degree program. So, Jeffrey motherfucking piece of shit asshole pedophile Epstein. I've heard his name pronounced both ways. Now, check game. When I studied German in college, I don't understand what the difficulty is or what the issue is in terms of either or, because ordinarily here, so when the E precedes the I, in other words, when the E comes before the I, I'm just saying that because we have people from all around the world, and some people, are not fluent English speakers, and 100%. And so when I use the word precede, they might not know that it means comes before something. So what I learned before the Mandela effect was that when the E precedes the I, that means it's a hard sound. So it'd be Epstein. It'd be Stein. E-I makes the I sound. Stein. Epstein. Okay? If it were the other way around, if the I preceded the E, so E-I, then it would be pronounced Epstein. But I guess some motherfuckers, though it should be pronounced E-I according to the rule, in other words, it should be pronounced I, Epstein, they choose to pronounce it differently. So it alternates, but generally motherfucking speaking, and I know this shit to be absolutely true because I was an English honor student on my permanent transcripts, college, university transcripts. I know the goddamn fucking rule. If it's E-I, then it's Epstein. If it's I-E, then it's Epstein. But some people, despite the fact that that's the rule, they'll switch it and pronounce it the other fucking way. But I know how it's supposed to be fucking pronounced. So, I have heard Jeffrey piece of shit, goddamn asshole, Epstein's name pronounced both ways in media. So, anyway, from this point forward, I'll just call him fucking Jeff, the pedophile. So Jeff the pedophile, because he was, based on concrete, solid fucking evidence, he, I believe, probably did have ties to intelligence agencies. Why? Why would that be the case? Well, look, man, there are a lot of sick motherfuckers that have ties to U.S. intelligence. I'm not saying that the U.S. intelligence community as a whole is corrupt. I'm simply saying that after 9/11, it's absolutely true, our government will co-op with terrorists. Because look, man, in the world of numbers, game theory, John von Neumann, John Nash, two separate individuals, both brilliant mathematicians, you got to use fire to fight fire. So I don't understand why this motherfucker didn't go when she had the opportunity to. It's a green light. Just give it some fucking gas, turn your fucking stick and go. I mean, the shit is so Flintstones medieval. It's like, there's a green light. You have time to turn your stick and go. Now this person thinks that this person's going to burn out the fucking light. I'm going to go anyway. I'm going to fucking go. And if this person doesn't fucking go, I'm going to go around this person, is what the fuck I meant. So, anyway, John von Neumann, game theory, and John Nash, the fight fire with fire principle is pretty straightforward. Bunch of terrorists in the world. You got to recruit some of them at some point. Now, I know our government says we don't do business with terrorists. That is not fucking true at all. Just like we fuck that person who just honked at me for going when I had the right of way. You don't control the land. You don't control every roadway. Okay, you don't need a whole mile in front of you, bitch. I went when I had the motherfucking opportunity. 2, go. Take your fucking horn in your clown car, your clown horn that you honk on a daily basis, and shove it up your motherfucking piece of shit asshole. So, of course we recruit terrorists, man. We don't really want to, but we have to. So, our government, that is the U.S. American government, we will find people who, like I said, are unsavory characters. And we give them a fucking mission, opportunity, a deal, proposition, proposal that they cannot fucking refuse. So, yeah, I'm talking about people who have been in Gitmo, Guantanamo Bay, and other black sites. And it's like, look, dude, we already pumped you up full of drugs. We already fucking twisted you up with some mind work shit. Here's the deal. You either cooperate with us or we keep you in a black fucking site. Now, we're going to let you out, and this is what the fuck you're going to do. If you don't do it, we've RFID chipped you, and we can find you anywhere in the motherfucking world from satellite. No, you will not be able to remove the shit that we hid inside your body, okay? Basically, it's alien technology and you won't find it. You'll kill yourself trying to fucking find it. And no other intelligence service on the planet will be able to detect the shit that we have. Okay, so you can go to the Russians, you can go to the Chinese, you can go to whomever, and you can tell them your insane story. And if they decide to start looking inside your human body to find this tracking device, they'll never fucking find it. So, that being said, this is what the fuck you're gonna do. That's how our government operates, man, contrary to popular belief. Yes, we do business with terrorists. Yes, CIA does operate on U.S. soil after 9/11. All this shit changed, man. That's right. CIA can, in fact, operate on U.S. soil. Because during a time of war, that is the global war on terror, hey, man, you know, wartime, 9/11, so September 11, 2001, that was the fucking game changer. Motherfuckers brought war to our doorstep, okay? That changed the dynamics of the game. So the CIA was given basically wartime powers to do whatever the fuck it needs to do for America to survive. So people who think CIA is prohibited from operating on U.S. soil, wrong. Negative. So Jeffrey Epstein, it sounds like, Jeff the pedophile, that is, it sounds like he may have been doing some shit for U.S. intel. He traveled the fucking world. He had access to all these different people, politicians, dirty motherfuckers like Bill Clinton, a whole host of dirty punk fucking scums. So, and then of course he had his background in math, and having been in elite circles pretty much his whole life. So why would U.S. intel not want to have this dude as a fucking puppet out on a string doing our government's dirty work? And also, when he was first charged with the sex shit, he got a slap on the wrist. That's what prompted this whole investigation and these new charges being brought. So let's look that up. See what he got the slap on. Jeffrey pedophile Epstein charged with sex offense. First time. All right, let's check out Jeff the pedophile here. All right, let's go to news. Arrested sex trafficking. Okay, that was recently. It's not what I want. Okay. It says Fox News 1 hour ago. Jeff the pedophile had painting of girl lying with tiger at New Mexico home. It doesn't actually say that. I just kind of added some words to the Fox headline there, which they said Jeffrey Epstein had painting of girl lying, and I said Jeff the pedophile because he was. Jeffrey Epstein's alleged crimes mirror a similar case from the 1970s. So that's Business Insider from 5 hours ago. Oh shit, hold up, battery low, plug in, source, energy. All right, so then let me see. All right, so let me go up here to search tools, And we're going to go to archives as opposed to the past year. All right. So, alrighty. One moment. One moment. All right. Jeffrey pedophile Epstein. All right, here we go. 1 week ago. This is The Cut. What we know about Jeffrey Epstein's pedophile island. Well, yeah, we know that he's a fucking pedophile. And pretty sure Bill Clinton's been there several times. Kind of suggesting that Bill Clinton is also involved in, I'm guessing, pedophilia. Let's see. Inside Edition. Jeffrey Epstein's pedophile island raided by FBI agents. Because, man, when you look at, like, I'll give you another example of people in government working for U.S. intelligence involved in some extremely illegal shit. So, word came out some years ago in the news, press, media, that DEA agents, that is, drug enforcement agents, some of them had a histories. Some of them, it's known, have been involved in having sex with those who they've had under surveillance. So in other words, these DEA agents, Drug Enforcement Administration agents, would go to these wild sex parties, that is, those are orgies, and they were authorized to have sex at said orgies because it was considered part of the undercover work that they were doing. And of course, the U.S. government signed off on it and said, look, in order to get the intel that we need, you must appear as if you are with this cartel, that you are willing to do this, that you are willing to do that. So they were permitted, therefore it was not impermissible for those DEA agents to attend and participate in wild sex orgies. And we're talking about at cartel parties, okay? Talking about at private estates, at secret locations. So, and they would also use drugs as well, illegal narcotics. So that further suggests, in my opinion, that Epstein, that is Jeff the pedophile, was engaged in that type of behavior, providing the U.S. intelligence community with some type of information. And so again, you see, hold up, that's from 1 month ago. I'm going to need to go back some years. Uno momento. All right, see, they're taking me to the Vice website, and that was too recent. So here we go. All right, 2 weeks ago, 1 month ago. No, I want to use the, why does this motherfucking app, okay, here we go, sort by date. All right, date, sort by, yeah, see, ordinarily, man, on on a desktop or a laptop, you can just go to, you can set the range in terms of the however many years you want to go back. All right, let's go 1990s. I'm just going to type that here. All right, 8 hours ago. All right, 17 hours ago, national news, U.S. prisons chief removed after Epstein's death. All right, let's go with Jeff the pedophile charged. All right, that would be the first time is what we're looking for. And search. All right, so again, it's taking me to recent. 9 minutes ago, it says, from Gothamist, it says, apparently a bunch of people knew Jeffrey Epstein shouldn't be, ... shouldn't be left alone in his cell, and other Epstein. No fucking shit, Gothamist. Really? Fucking really? Quote, apparently a bunch of people knew Jeffrey Epstein shouldn't be left alone in his cell. Of course he shouldn't have been. Because you had the likes of Bill Clinton associated with him, apparently based on evidence, going to his pedophile fucking island parties. So if Jeffrey Epstein had dirt on people like, I don't know, R. Kelly, motherfucking Bill Clinton, Bill Cosby, I don't fucking know. This dude was globetrotting. He knew a bunch of people. Apparently, he has a list somewhere, from what I've heard. And, the FBI probably knows at this point what the fuck this guy has done and who was involved. And since he was, I believe, this is my opinion, working with U.S. intelligence, I mean, the U.S. intelligence community's known the whole motherfucking time. So why these people were not arrested? I don't know, man. Just ask people like Jeffrey Brennan. Oh, I'm sorry, John Brennan. I said Jeffrey Brennan. John Brennan, former CIA chief there under Obama. The guy that was letting a lot of shit slide. The guy who was working with the Obama administration. Yeah, to, in my opinion, fuck up the United States of America while pretending to be a patriot. I'm just saying, man. Hey, Jeffrey Epstein was a fucking pedophile. A lot of people seem to know about it and be in on it. You know what I'm saying? And of course, no one was arrested. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm sure the FBI knows exactly who these pedophiles are. And, yeah, I'm sure they also knew that there was no collusion between Donald Trump and the Russians. But look how far that shit went. You know what I'm saying? So, to know that our government has a list of pedophiles who are U.S. government officials and people in media, and those people haven't been arrested, don't you think that's really sketchy? That our government knows who these grown-ass men are who are pedophiles, and those pedophiles haven't been taken off the streets, and our government allows for them to walk around and still engage in politics and government? Don't you find that a little bit disturbing? That the FBI will cover up some shit like that like it always has, because it had to have known that Jeffrey Epstein the whole time has been and was a fucking pedophile and did nothing about it until, that's right, after he died. You know what I'm saying, man? After the fact. Just like 9/11. Oh yeah, we know that there are terrorists trying to do what they're doing. But, yeah, we'll just wait until after it happens, and then we'll apologize. Oh, whoopsie us. Whoopsie daisy. Did the Twin Towers come down? Yeah. Well, we had we told you that we had someone inside the terror cell and that we had a handle on it, but whoops, we lapsed. Sorry. Sorry, Charlie. Yeah, I'm just fucking saying, man. Why does our government let shit like 9/11 happen? Why does it let motherfuckers like Jeff the pedophile, Epstein, roam around the streets and whatnot? And other motherfuckers who are just as scummy and sick and fucking piece of shit as him? I don't know, man. Why don't you ask your own government why it does what the fuck it does? So, let's see. Let's go back here. Because this interface here on this particular device isn't doing what it should be doing. So we're just going to look. Jeffrey Epstein allegations. All right. News. 1 day, 2 days, 2 days. I don't know why I can't just, hit the little thing and go back some fucking years. Allegations. All right, here we go. All right. Hold on. So this is from 9 August 2019. It's by Dan Mangan. I don't know if that's pronounced correctly. And Kevin Bruinger. Published 12:03 p.m. Eastern Time. Let's see. Friday, 9 August. Updated 12:09 p.m. Eastern Time. Monday, 12 August 2019. Headline reads, Court releases documents about Jeffrey Epstein, accused in sex traffic case, and his alleged procurer, Ghislaine Maxwell. All right, procurer, Ghislaine Maxwell. Let's look that up here. Ghislaine Maxwell. Come on, Google. Fucking piece of shit. Piece of shit search engine. Ghislaine Maxwell. Where is she now? The murky life and death of Robert Maxwell and how it shaped his daughter, The Guardian, 15 hours ago. Ghislaine. All right, so that's interesting. I see a picture of Dad there. New York Post, Jeffrey Epstein was sent 3 12-year-old French girls as birthday gift. Okay, New York Post is stating 3 days ago, Jeffrey Epstein was sent 3 12-year-old French girls as birthday gift. Fucking wow. This dude the U.S. government should have executed this motherfucker a long time ago. Look at this piece of shit's face, man. Look at Jeff the pedophile's fucking face, man. I mean, this dude, who was the guy? We're going to look it up. He was the counterterrorism chief at, was it State Department? And he was a fucking pedophile too, or some shit like that. Some sex predator looking at child porn. And he got caught, found out, and arrested. But hold up, let's get to this information first. It says, New York Post, it says, quote, Jeffrey Epstein once had 3 12-year-old girls from poor families flown in from France as a sick birthday present for himself, according to newly unearthed court documents. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Jesus motherfucking Christ. This dude was doing the illest shit, man. And all these people knew, including Bill Clinton, and they did absolutely nothing to prevent this dude from victimizing people. Man, Bill Clinton, man, I can see him brought up on charges, just like Wesley Snipes was brought up on charges of, what was it, tax evasion, I believe, something to that effect, and Martha Stewart. I can see former President Bill Clinton in handcuffs, man, on the news. Because that dude, man, I believe that he's involved in this shit. That's my opinion, man. And I think that dude is sick too, man. I think he's sick just like R. Kelly, just like Bill Cosby, just like Jeff the fucking pedophile Epstein, and a lot of other people, man, that masquerade. So let's see here. 6 days ago, the Washington Post wrote, Jeffrey Epstein's alleged co-conspirator lived a low-key life in a seaside town in New England. Yeah, and the feds knew about it and did absolutely fucking nothing about it, right? Until Jeff the pedophile died. Yeah, wow. Okay, hey, Washington Post. Fuck you. And no, I'm not going to pay to read your shit on the internet. Fuck off. Fuck your newspaper. All right, let me see here. So let's just go back to Jeff the pedophile. Charges dropped. That's how we're going to find the information. I'm just saying, man, on this device here, I don't have the luxury of being able to, this is a mobile podcast, man. I'm traveling. So it doesn't give me the option of just like picking a date. All right. It's 2 days ago, CNBC. Prosecutors moved to drop Jeffrey Epstein's charges, but vow to keep investigating. Did you hear what I just said? This is from 2 fucking days ago. Prosecutors move to drop Jeffrey Epstein's charges, but vow to keep investigating. So, remember dude who killed himself, the NFL sports star who was convicted of murder, and then he killed himself so that the charges would be reversed, that is dropped, and that his girlfriend could get the money or whatever, right? So is that what they're talking about? They're going to drop charges because he's dead now and there's no reason? Yeah, that's what it says here. Quote, when no one left in the case to prosecute, the feds must request that the indictment against Epstein be dismissed by Judge Richard Berman. What a fucking coincidence. What a motherfucking coincidence. Because if the charges are dropped, then there's no trial. And if there's no trial, no additional evidence will surface regarding Epstein and his associates being involved in fucking pedophilia. Because I'm guessing that if the shit went to court, I'm guessing Bill Clinton would be named in that shit. So, of course, Jeffrey Epstein totally died of natural suicide. Totally fucking believe that. Totally believe that. Especially given the fact that he had a list of individuals who were involved. You know, a blackmail list? Yeah, it would totally make sense that he died of absolutely fucking natural causes. Oh, yeah, dude. Totally fucking believe that. Because, you know, we couldn't possibly have Bill Clinton arrested. Oh, no. And we couldn't possibly have Hillary Clinton arrested. Oh, no.